We're standing in front of Tennerton Auto and Towing right here in Tennerton. It's on 64 Tolmansville Road, right across from the middle school as you're going toward the Tennerton Bridge. The owner is Joe Jeffries, and Joe and his crew will just do anything they can to help you. If you need your car inspected, they can do that. If you need your car worked on, they can do that. If you happen to have a problem with your vehicle and need to be towed, he has wrecker service as well. For any of your needs for Tennerton Auto, give them a call right here in Tennerton, 304-472-2174. Again, the owner is Joe Jeffries. He and his wife run this. They have some good folks working for them, and they're really good to their customers. I know I'm a customer, and when I have a problem, I come to Joe. Good afternoon, good evening. This is the Strawberry Patch for the Strawberry Festival that's coming up real soon. I'm Carol Long, and I have with me the festival president, executive director, Deborah Hupp. We're going to give you an idea of some of the things that you might see, and we might be answering some of the questions that you have, especially about road construction. Isn't that correct?
Is there road construction going on?
But anyway, we hope to bring you information on the Strawberry Festival that starts on the 12th. And we want to thank Tennerton Auto in Tennerton for their support again with the Strawberry Patches. If you need your car inspected, if you need something towed, if you have work that you need done on your car, call Joe Jeffries at 304-472-2174, and they'll take care of all your needs with your vehicles. Well, welcome, Deborah.
Thank you for having me.
Are you ready?
Oh, as ready as we'll ever be.
You're never ready. You just do it.
No.
Plan A, B, or C.
We show up and hope and pray for good weather and let everything just take effect.
Well, we're going to start off with the question that I think everybody in Buchanan and Upshur County is asking about, and that is there a change in your parade route? What are the changes that are going to happen? Are there going to be delays? Just tell us what's going to happen.
Parade will go on as it has for the last 76 years. I know everyone's concerned with the road construction in front of McDonald's, but that's just a little road bump in our schedule. Everything will happen as we've always planned. This year we're working with the DOH and the city departments. They are excellent. They're going to make sure that everything is secure and safety. We're good to go. We're meeting next week to finalize all the plans. The gentleman that is in charge of the project right now, they will be letting their workers take a break from Buchanan the week of Strawberry Festival. So everything will be smoothed out and ready to go. Now the bands, we will stop the bands. We're going to give them the option they can continue to play. If they feel comfortable walking, like most of them do, they'll walk through whatever the director feels is comfortable. But we know there's always lots of people that sit in that area.
True.
And they need to showcase for those people.
Well, that was one of the questions that people throw at me, and I said, I don't know, but I'll try to find out for you. So we are going to have parades, more than one.
Oh, there'll be 4 parades.
4 parades. Now, there is a change on the one on the 12th, which is the Horse and Carriage Parade.
Horse and Carriage has been moved up to 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and this is due to the farmers needing to get back home before dark in order to tend to their other animals and make sure everything is secure. But before, if you want to go down the list of all of the different events,
we can.
That'll feed right into our list.
Well,
because we do have some new activities this year.
And the Saturday, May 12th, is actually the beginning. It's not Festival Week, but that's the beginning. And not only do you have the Horse and Carriage, what else is going on that day?
Well, that morning we're bringing back, since it's been probably 4 or 5 years, we're bringing back the pet show. And this pet show is going to be down at our new dog park. So if you see these flyers, throughout the town, just make sure that, you pick one up. You can look on Facebook We've got them on our website, everywhere.
Give us the website.
Okay, the website is wvstrawberryfestival.com.
Okay.
And the pet show is going to be on the 12th at 11 o'clock. I think it's really interesting because they've got so many new categories. They've got for adult dogs only, parading paws. Then it's open for the best dressed category for all different ones, cats, dogs, birds, whatever you want to bring it down.
That could be
They've
interesting.
got Animal Got Talent competition. So if you've got an animal that you think is really talented, bring it down. They've got all kinds of judges that'll be there. And who knows, you might go home with an award.
Now, do they need to sign up for this ahead of time or just come
No,
that day?
you sign up that day.
Okay,
They'll
that
take
makes it nice.
registration. And the entry fee is $5. Now, all of the proceeds this year will be going to Animal Outreach Project.
That's neat.
The festival decided to team up with them this year in order to get their help to bring this event back.
Awesome, awesome. And then you have something else new at 1 o'clock. Tell us about that.
If not only the animals dress up, but if there's any human being that would like to dress up, anything. I mean, if you've got a strawberry outfit or if you've got any type of a costume portraying towards our theme, which the theme is stars, stripes, and strawberries. Dress the part, come down at the corner of Camden and Marion Street, 1 o'clock lineup. We will lead off the horse and carriage parade at 1:30, and then soon as the costume characters are out of the way, then we will start the horse and carriages down through.
Do you have a lot of them coming this year?
We should have about 50 to 75.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, so there should be quite a variety.
And no problem with, that was the other question. Well, you can't have horses walk on all that stuff that they're remodeling.
Well, the horses, they were very leery about allowing the horses or the carriages to come across those steel plates.
Right.
And so those steel plates are in the process of being shortened, moved over to the side, so the horse and carriage parade should have no problem.
Well, it sounds like they're working with you, and that's important. That's important.
That's the big thing.
Because that's the big event, is the Grand Feature Parade and all the other parades that come down Strawberry Lane.
Right.
And it wouldn't be the same if you didn't come down Strawberry Lane.
I know. Everyone kept saying, well, we can do a detour, and no. It's just not going to work for some of the groups coming in.
Well, that takes care of Saturday, and on Sunday the 13th, what's going on?
The 13th is basically just go attend the church of your choice, honor your mothers, because it is Mother's Day, and we're really not doing anything, with festival, anything special. We just want everyone to take part in being with the family.
And the nice thing about here in Buchanan, if you want to come by yourself, if you want to come with a spouse or someone, a friend, or bring your whole family, there's lots of things to look at.
Yes.
There's some really nice windows. We took some shots Dennis did of this festival office window, and this was some of the things that the children in the different schools painted. So there's all kinds of displays and things in the windows. And before we go on, tell us about the addition of a gift shop this year.
Oh, yes, please. Everyone needs to check out that gift shop. It's right around the corner from the Sprint store, which is a little area is called Market Square. There's a banner and sign, so you can't say you didn't see it. But Debbie and Dave Weiss have been doing an excellent job with it. If you have anything you would like to take down for consignment, please just stop in and talk to them. They are there every day, Monday through Saturday, from 10 to 6.
Oh, that's a good time.
Yes.
After work, you can go down and visit the shop.
Yeah, and the only thing they told me today, they're going to be closing the doors during the parades. And that way everybody can watch the parades, and then they will reopen immediately following the parade.
Debbie told me that if you're looking for festival T-shirts I don't know what the design is this year, but she said they have the festival T-shirt and
Oh,
the
they're
programs.
beautiful.
So you could get a
Yes.
program there, and you can also get your T-shirt. And everybody likes to have a T-shirt
Yeah.
for each year. And
Oh,
it has
everyone collects them.
Is stars and stripes on it?
Yes.
Oh, awesome. And strawberries.
And strawberries.
Oh, that'll be nice. So that is the gift shop. Now let's move on.
Yes, because Chad Marsh designed the emblem there on the front.
He does a nice job.
And I mean, he's got the American flag and with the strawberries in the center. I mean, he did an excellent job. And he's the owner and operator of On Point,
Which is
straight across the street on the corner. So he is doing our awards this year for us, as well as the T-shirts.
Do you know how much the T-shirts are going to be?
I think they are $20. Give or take. I'm not real
Okay.
sure.
Okay,
but
but they'll
they
know.
said they were pricing them around $20.
Okay.
It's a beautiful blue T-shirt.
That'll be pretty. Then we're up to. Did we talk about the draft horse poll? I don't think we did.
No. Draft Horse Pull will be held at 1 o'clock at Toby Bennett's farm, which is on Old Route 33. Look for the signs that says horse pull. But if you've never seen some of these massive horses pull, it's amazing how much weight they can pull. I always felt sorry for them because I'm always going, oh, I'm afraid they're going to get hurt because they are pulling so much weight. I mean, if
A lot of
you've
strength.
never been there, it's just stop out by. They've got a set of bleachers out there for everyone to sit and watch, and
That's
I mean,
at 1
it is
o'clock.
1 o'clock on Sunday.
The 13th. Okay, now let's move into Monday. And again, there's all kinds of things going on that you can look at and you can participate with. So tell us what about Monday?
Monday, I mean, the window displays will be in full force. If you want to walk the streets and check out all the collectibles in the window, it's definitely, something. That week, the King Queen team and all of us will be going down through, judging the windows and placing the ribbons inside. Then you've got food vendors. We have got some new ones coming in this year, so got to
Does
check
that
out.
start on Monday?
Yes.
Okay.
Some of them will be setting
okay.
up. And then the carnival is trying to move in also early.
Is that going to be the same location?
Same location.
They just sort of move things about.
Yeah, a lot of people know it as Spring Street or the old Foodland parking lot. If you were born and raised here, that's how we all, remember the parking lot is the old Foodland parking lot. But yeah, we've got a lot of food vendors that's going to be shifted around a little bit because we lost a few of them. One gentleman that Carol knows from way back then, Herb.
Oh,
Herb will not be back with us. He's dealing with major health problems.
that's a
So
shame.
he'll be missed. And but Gary Cannell has done an excellent job again with the food vendors.
And there's going to be entertainment there too. Isn't
Oh
there?
yeah, Gary's got a full lineup, Monday night through Saturday night.
Okay.
There's entertainment the whole time.
Now, another new thing, or no, maybe it isn't new. I think they did have a concert last year, but on Monday night at 7 o'clock at Wesleyan is what?
The BUHS chorale or course under Jeremiah Smallridge.
Yes.
He and his group will be over there performing.
They always do a good job.
Oh, it's beautiful. I mean, the music that they provide, for festival to kind of kick off the week.
Well,
It's
I
great.
have to put a plug in for our music here in Upshur County. Our junior high and our high school directors and musicians, they're just fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
I saw the first jazz performance for the junior high last week, and it was awesome.
Oh, wow.
So we have a lot of good directors, and they work well together,
That's
which is
good.
important. So that takes care of Monday. Now let's go to Tuesday. What's going on Tuesday?
Tuesday, once again, food vendors, carnival, window displays. And make sure that you do go in and check out the local restaurants throughout the area. They are whipping up some specialties. with
yeah.
strawberries, but they always have some kind of a new specialty.
And there's always a line at the Dairy Queen.
Oh my. And I mean, we've got the 2 ice cream parlors
Right.
down, and it makes it nice to have 2 ice cream parlors that you can go to, as well as Breaks Dairy King, and always get something strawberry.
Well, we have several places on Main Street now where you can go in and have lunch and dinner, and they'll have some kind of strawberry items, I'm sure. And then we have some organizations. We do need to mention that. A lot of the organizations, the churches and other organizations, plan fundraisers, and
Yes.
they'll do strawberry shortcake. We have pancakes and sausage and strawberries. We have strawberries and homemade ice cream and sugar cookies.
Yes.
And the 4-H.
I mean, you
always
go
does-
from the
yeah.
First United Methodist Church with the pancakes to Chapel Hill with their strawberry shortcake, ice cream, sugar cookies.
And back down to the 4-H group.
I mean, back down to the 4-H group with their steak sandwiches, and then the Presbyterian Church. I mean, everybody, the American Legion, everyone is doing something strawberry-ish.
Well, it sounds good. And if you go into these places, just know that you're helping them help somebody
Right,
else. It could be
right.
children, it could be our seniors, it could be for their church expenses. So, they go all out, and the festival's good about including
yeah.
them. Okay, all that starts on Tuesday or Wednesday? A lot of,
Tuesday.
okay. Then on Wednesday, we have some special things that day.
Well, Wednesday is our opening ceremonies, which will be held at the Courthouse Plaza, and the lighting of the flame. And then after that, we move to the chapel later for the coronation of the King and the Queen. And this year, our Queen is from Charlestown, and our King is from Mannington. Our teen Queen has already received her crown, but she is from Masontown.
So they're all from out of
As
different
we say,
areas.
we
all
are
points.
we are a statewide festival.
That's right.
And we've got all points represented. And even the Junior Royalty Queen this year is from Parkersburg.
Oh, they're
so I
just
mean,
everywhere.
we cover the whole state.
And then at 6 o'clock, are you doing the cruise in?
The cruise in will take over Main Street.
Okay.
We've got a special rock and roll band that'll be performing that
Rock and
night.
roll. Oh, awesome.
And
That's
once
on Main
again,
Street?
we will be on Main Street.
Okay.
And this year, with the cruise in, we lost a board member just a couple weeks ago, Jerry Kimball. He was very, very dedicated to the car cruise in and the parades and
Everything.
I mean,
Even throughout other areas of the community, he was always there to help.
yes. So he will be sadly missed, but this year, Festival is dedicating half a page in our program book to him.
Oh, that's nice.
I mean, we'll just really miss him. I mean, he was one of us for quite a few years, whether he was on the board or not.
Or not, right. And then at 6:30 is the coronation,
Yes.
right? And that there's 7 to 8 o'clock. Is that the live stage down at the food court?
Yes.
Entertainment there. Okay, that pretty much takes us to Thursday then. Tell us what's going on Thursday. A lot of different activities that you can go and see all the talents that people have in pictures and quilts and arts and crafts.
Yes.
It's just awesome. So give us some times on that.
Okay, the arts and craft this year, we have changed the time schedule just a little bit.
Okay.
They will open at 10 o'clock and close at 6, and that is Thursday through Saturday. And then this year, for the first time, we're adding back a Sunday time frame,
That's
which will
nice.
be from 11 to 4. And that way, once you get out of church, you want to go over to the gospel sing on Sunday, you can also stop by the arts and craft.
Okay, and that's the gospel is going to be that weekend then.
Yes.
Okay.
And we've got that going on in the lower part of the gym. You'll have the Arts Alliance will set up their art display in the left-hand balcony. and the quilts for the CEOs will be in the right-hand balcony.
And there's an elevator, so if
Yes.
you have a problem walking, take that elevator and it'll take you wherever you need to go. It's a really nice time to see all the talent.
Oh,
and you might find something you want to take home with you.
And I tell you, those quilts are absolutely beautiful.
We're going to be filming the quilt show, and we'll be doing arts and crafts. So Channel 3 is going to be out and about as well, doing some of this stuff. I know you also have something for children that day.
Well, Thursday morning at the courthouse, we will do the Strawberry Blonde competition. We've had questions, what do they have to do? All they have to do is show up in a cute little outfit with their strawberry hair, and they get judged.
And they can do that right before it happens. They
Oh,
don't have
yeah.
to do it ahead of time.
No, and you don't have to wear anything that has berries on it. I mean, just come dressed cute in a little polo shirt or a little sundress.
They're
or,
just cute
or
no matter
something.
what.
You know, whatever the parents thinks is the cutest outfit they've ever seen their child in. And we have the court judge them, and those winners are allowed to come back for Thursday evening's Junior Royalty Parade.
Did we talk about the diaper derby?
No, that happens.
Thursday.
Is that at 10:30?
No, it's earlier, at 10.
Oh, diaper derby's at 10
And the
and
strawberry blonde's at
at 10:30. I had them reversed. Sorry, but the diaper derby is where the little ones that cannot walk get to crawl across a carpet on the courthouse.
That's fun to watch. It really
I know,
is.
it's like, make sure you have something to dangle to get that child to move.
That's true. Now, we have things for all ages. So if you're into checkers, they're doing a dominoes and checkers tournament at the Senior Center at noon.
Yes.
And-
And last year they didn't have very many people competing. So if you're pretty good at dominoes or checkers, you need to go down, check it out, and sign up to participate. Everyone can come out with a winning ribbon.
There you go. And also, it says live music at the courthouse from 5:30 to 8. Do you know who that's going to be yet?
Don't have any names on it, but
Okay.
the courthouse entertainment will take part late afternoon because we just got the notice that there will still be court going on Thursday and Friday.
It says 5:30 to 8. So by
Yeah.
5:30 they'll have it. Okay.
Yeah.
And then what happens at 6?
I think we'll have another parade.
Sounds like a winner.
I mean, Strawberry Festival can't have too many parades. Thursday night is the Junior Royalty Parade at 6:30, and just line the streets to cheer on all the children's groups that'll be coming down through. You've got from twirlette groups to individuals building floats. We've got visiting royalty coming in. All of the kids that participated in the pageant this year will also be invited back to ride in the Thursday parade, as well as the winners. Minor Court will be in that parade. We've got 4-H clubs, Boy Scout, Girl Scout, anything that has to do with children, you'll be able to see on Thursday night.
And then you have the first night of Strawberry Idol, and that's at the courthouse again?
Courthouse, and it'll start right after the parade goes through.
That's about 8:30.
Yeah,
Close then.
and then sometimes we have to interrupt them in order to give out the prizes for the marching units that participated in the parade. But it's worth, coming to the courthouse and hanging out that evening.
Well, there's some good talent. And so the first night is at 8:30. That's gospel night. And if somebody is interested in doing that, how do they get in touch with you to participate?
You can even download a form off of the website. And if you can't download one, call the festival office. That director, which is Debbie Wilson, will make contact with you.
So if they have enough room, they will take them at the last minute.
Yes.
Unless they're too
We try to
crowded.
only take 25 per group, and you do have a youth division as well as an adult division.
Right. Okay, we're at Friday, and the first thing I see on here, strawberry pancakes at the First United Methodist Church. They're good. You get strawberries and sausage with them.
Yes.
What else do we got? We've got orchestra competition, jazz and concert. Those are both at West Virginia Wesleyan.
Yes, the concert starts at 9 o'clock, and that is hosted by Patty Brock, a local musician here in town. And last year they had 25 different groups that came from all over the state.
That's in the chapel, right?
And that is held at Wesley Chapel.
Now, where are you going to find the jazz and the concert competition?
That will be at the Performing Arts Center.
Okay, that's on College Avenue. So, and I don't think there's a charge if you just want to go and watch
just
them.
go in and enjoy the music.
And then if you like to see photographs, we have some really talented people who use their camera well. And that's from 9 to 5 at the Senior Center. Does it start on Thursday or is it just Friday and Saturday this year?
It is Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Okay.
But that photo exhibit is sponsored by Record Delta this year.
Okay.
And they have already got so many entries. Now, also along with that photo show, last year we brought in a new event that was the Senior Center art class. And
They have some beautiful
so
work down
those
there. They're at the
paintings
same
will
place.
be at the same location but in 2 different rooms.
Now, aren't they for sale?
Some
of
are
them?
for
Yeah.
sale and some aren't.
Right. The same with
The ones that I liked weren't for sale.
And there's-
That's how it always goes.
And we forgot to mention there's going to be a craft sale at the First Presbyterian Church, and I think it's Thursday, Friday, and
Yes.
maybe till noon or Saturday. And your quilt, not the quilt, but the craft show, well, yes, the quilt and art show starts at 10, from 10 to 6. And you've got your food court open, you've got the strawberry recipe. That's an interesting one.
Yes, the recipe competition is held at the Extension office. It starts at 1 o'clock on Friday. And it's really not open to the public, but if you have a recipe that you would like to submit, it cannot contain raw eggs. And just call the Extension office at 473-4208, and they can give you the rules and regulations for that. But that is open to anyone throughout the state if you have a recipe that you would like to enter.
Well, the other thing that's really interesting to watch is the capping contest of the strawberries. And
There's no way I could keep up with those people.
no, me either.
I mean, they cap those berries. You just got to see it to believe it.
So if you want to see the championship berry capping, go down to the Senior Center at 2:30, and it's followed by the crowning of the Lord and Lady.
Yes.
So the Lord and Lady is chosen out of the groups who go into the Senior Center, and their peers vote on a man and a woman.
Yes.
Sometimes they're husband and wife, and sometimes they are not.
I know.
So that's going to be interesting. And of course, you always have your sweetest berry and the strawberry auction here on Friday at the courthouse. You think you're going to have a lot of berries?
We should. A lot of the growers last year and this year are using the raised beds and the tunnel growing effect, and it works
never know.
wonders.
Yeah, it
works
does.
wonders.
Makes a big difference.
The sweetest berry is really interesting. A lot of people really need to come down to the courthouse. Dr. Reed does an outstanding job with this. He does history with the kids, and for starters, the kids are picked. There are 6 boys, 6 girls from the 6th grade.
12 years. They're 12 years old.
And for years, we've been told that they've got the best taste buds.
That's true.
And he does a history lesson along with this competition. And I learn a lot every year from it. So it's definitely worth coming down to the courthouse for that.
So you have the sweetest berry at 3, the auction at 4, and followed by the strawberry basket.
Yes, the
auction.
strawberry baskets
And
are
those
with the CEOs.
yeah. So that'll be interesting.
Now, last year we did have 12 strawberry growers. Everyone's always asking, where can I get berries?
Right.
That's, the famous question, which, from year to year we always get it. Last year we had 12 growers. They brought in berries, and they sold so many berries they could not keep up with the demand. And on Saturday then, some of them, like the one lady went all the way back to Clendenin, had a big patch They picked it again, brought it back on Saturday, sold all the berries.
So do the Department of Agriculture have some there that they're selling
The
as well?
Department of Agriculture will, and the growers both will be at the courthouse as well as Stockard Youth Center. So we've got 2 locations for people to go buy berries. And I mean, normally you want to buy the West Virginia berries versus the others. But if you can't get the West Virginia berries, please just make sure you get some berries.
Now, is this new, the 5K at 6 o'clock?
On Friday night, we started that about 2 or 3 years ago, and the Buckhannon Fitness Center takes charge of that. It is kind of like the kickoff to the Fireman's Parade.
Okay. So do they come down Strawberry Lane?
They come down Strawberry Lane, but where it's a longer run than our mile run on Saturday, they run Strawberry Lane as well as all around the river.
Where does it start?
The Riverwalk. It starts at the Triangle Park on Marion Street.
Okay. And that's prior to the Fireman's Parade, which everybody enjoys looking at all those firemen and their trucks from all over the place, plus the ambulances. And they've added the police force, too, and I think that's really neat. So it's a nice parade. You'll want to come to that.
Yeah, because we try to honor all the first responders by covering all the different, departments.
If you want to do something fun after the parade, what can you do, especially the men?
Oh, you've got to be here for the best legs. And it's only open to men only.
That's right. Last year they were hilarious.
I mean, men, just roll up your pants leg.
And that we also have the pie eating.
Yes.
And that can be fun too. So we're about out of time. So let's look real quickly at Saturday and give me some of the things that are going on Saturday for folks to come to.
Well, Saturday you've got at Stockard Youth Center, you're going to have the antique engines. You'll have antique tractors. And then coming from the parking lot at the college, you'll have the antique engines, the antique cars. This year, for the first time, we've got a Jeep club from West Virginia that will be bringing like 30 to 40 different Jeeps in. That leads off that will follow the Strawberry Mile that will go from Academy Grade School through Strawberry Lane. And that's sponsored by Premier Bank again this year. They're one of our big sponsors. But then after the cars go through, then the Grand Feature Parade kicks off at 1 o'clock. Then following the Grand Feature Parade, we've got street parties. And our 2 co-chairs for the street parties will have entertainment as early as 5 o'clock on Main Street.
Oh, that's awesome.
So there's no need to go home.
Just stay down here.
Just stay down here.
Eat strawberry shortcake someplace.
I know. It's like take part in all the different foods.
And I didn't cover, and you didn't cover, on Friday night is the second Strawberry Idol. That's open class, is that not?
Yes, that's an open class.
And that starts at the same time. Was it at 8:30?
8:30.
Yes, 8:30. And if you need to call the office, we didn't mention the phone number.
The phone number down here is 472-9036.
Okay. And then you have all these other arts and crafts and all that's going on, so you can visit that on Saturday.
Well, on Friday night and Saturday night, you've got the 2 street parties. And we have got a really big lineup of street parties. Krista Hughes, she was either like a Strawberry or an American Idol or voice winner or finalist. She's going to be here on Friday night showcasing. She will be located down at the Sprint end of Main Street on a stage. Then on Saturday night, you've got Adam Tucker. He shows right now, his shows are in Las Vegas. He's a local West Virginia boy coming back. And once again, Batman will be here. We've got the pogo stick artists that will be down here on Main Street.
Well, that sounds good.
There's lots of things going on.
And that starts after the parades?
After the parades.
Okay. So people need to stay in town.
That's
or
right.
They might not get back in town because it gets crowded.
That's right.
So we have the Grand Feature Parade at 1. We have all the things, and the carnival's open all week, so you want to take that in. And now on Sunday, you want to mention the events real quick there.
Sunday events, you've got the canoe race. Registration and everything starts at the Wood Street Park. You've got the gospel sing at 1 o'clock. And then you've got your arts and craft from 11 to 4.
It says here the gospel sings at 2.
Oh, I'm sorry.
At 2?
2 o'clock. Misspoke.
But you have a golf tournament going on at 1.
Yes, golf tournament is at 1 o'clock. That'll be at the Buckhannon Country Club. And if anyone out there wants to sponsor a hole, Shane Jenkins, our board member, is in charge of it. And he will definitely take your money to sponsor a hole. And
Irish Road Bowling, that's another one. I have a son-in-law that just is really into that.
The Irish Road Bowling starts on Saturday afternoon at 4, and the finals then is on Sunday.
And that's at Turkey Run Road. The other thing we want to mention is that the carnival is ongoing from 1 o'clock till 6 on Sunday as well. And the gospel sing, and who's doing the gospel sing? Is it the Tanner?
The Tanner.
Okay. So that pretty much takes us through Festival Week. And if you can't find something that you're interested in, then I don't know what to tell you.
People don't realize how many different events that Strawberry caters to. I mean, we've done it for years. You know, there is lots and lots of events. We tried to showcase everything for your family members.
That's right.
And I mean, that's why we've always been known as a family tradition.
It's a family tradition.
Exciting family tradition.
It's true, and it always will be as long as people volunteer, because
That's
it's
right.
an all-volunteer organization. So we've tried to give you a synopsis of what's going to happen Festival Week. It begins again when?
May the 12th.
And that's with the Horse and Carriage Parade, so you don't want to miss it. It's at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And there's something before it with costumes.
Pet show first at 11, and then the costume parade at 1 o'clock.
Well, we just hope you will put all these things on your calendar and hope that you find something that you will enjoy, maybe something you'd like to take home with you, something that's good to eat, because there's going to be all kinds of things like that. And thank you,
That's
Deborah,
right.
and all of your volunteers who work very hard to make sure that the family has something that they can enjoy.
Well, thank you. And if anybody out there wants to volunteer, don't hesitate. We can always use volunteers.
All right, one last time, the phone number for the office.
472-9036.
And when is the gift shop open, and where is it?
Gift shop is at the far end of Main Street towards City Hall, right around the corner from Sprint. And it's open Monday through Saturday from 10 to 6.
Okay, thank you. I'm Carol Long with Deborah Hupp, and we are hoping that you do have a nice Strawberry Festival, and we'll see you with Channel 3 on a lot of these events. So if you can't come out to the events, we're going to bring some of them to you. So you have a nice day. We'll see you later. We're standing in front of Tennerton Auto and Towing right here in Tennerton. It's on 64 Tolmansville Road, right across from the middle school as you're going toward the Tennerton Bridge. The owner is Joe Jeffries, and Joe and his crew will just do anything they can to help you. If you need your car inspected, they can do that. If you need your car worked on, they can do that. If you happen to have a problem with your vehicle and need to be towed, he has wrecker service as well. For any of your needs for Tennerton Auto, give them a call right here in Tennerton, 304-472-2174. Again, the owner is Joe Jeffries. He and his wife run this. They have some good folks working for them, and they're really good to their customers. I know I'm a customer, and when I have a problem, I come to Joe.